Alright, just 2 things left to do in Veilstone City for right now. Got to do the gym first before I do the other things, so let's show off the team that I'm going to be going through this gym with. Dick Kickham could have easily replaced this with something else, like perhaps maybe Pompoda, but decided to stick with Dick Kickham here just because there's a couple of things in there that are actually weak to fighting, namely Maylene's Lucario. If you don't know she has Lucario, then what rock have you been living under? Dick Kickham might be useful for that, and just other things. King's Rock will be hopefully useful with Mark Punch. Mitt Roast, pretty much a similar sort of reason. Being a fighting gym, there's probably going to be meta types, meta champs and stuff like that, so Shadow Ball will probably do something in there. Ghost Trick, natural immunity to fighting moves. Psychic, Shadow Ball, it's even got Draining Kiss, which is good against fighting types as well, so she's an absolute shoe-in. So too is Jaeger. Dual screens with Light Clay will be pretty good. I got some extra bit of speed on Jaeger as well, I think. Title, just figured I'm freshly evolved, might as well show it off. It might come in handy at some points in the challenge. And then Bertha's being a bit of a show-off, but being part flying, access to priority Mark Punch as well as Aerial Ace. Figured it might as well be a nice little smoky for this gym. Let's bowl on in here then. So, the gimmick with this place is we've got to push these stupid things and knock over a bunch of tires. That's pretty much all it is, and there's a number of trainers that you have to fight on the throughout the process of doing this, so might as well get this guy out of the way first. I did have a bit of a look around in this place just to get an idea of what I'd be looking at. And this first dude, we're going to be probably speeding up a fair amount because he's just got 5 Pokemon. When you play stuff from Gen 5 onward and you're used to the idea of just generic trainers like this having no more than 3, when you come back to a game like this and you're dealing with more than that, it's quite annoying. Which is why I'm just going to completely just speed this up. Yeah, you can just hit a Shadow Ball to the face. Switch. Psychic. Switch again. Psychic. No, not Dazzling Gleam. Whatever, it gets a knockout. And then I guess I might as well just do that. Spread them all out evenly. Everybody's gotten some screen time, except for Bertha. But Bertha's probably not going to be getting any screen time until I get to the gym leader. So instead of interacting with these by pressing A, you just have to push up against them. Which, I don't know why that's the case, but sure, why not? What do we got here? Could heal Dick Kickham, screw it. One problem that I experienced, though, is that even if you knock over all these trainers and complete the puzzle and get up to the gym leader, if you leave and then go back in, you have to redo the entirety of the puzzle. So that's a bit bullshit, but whatever. This thing's probably going to kick my ass, but we will fight this thing with priority moves. I trained everybody up to about 36, and didn't do it on the chances, mind you. I did it on just the stat boost, so I could get them all a little bit stronger in their specified stats, and hopefully that'll be enough to get them over the line in certain areas. I felt like I wasn't doing quite enough damage in my one and only rehearsal of the gym leader, so I figured a bit of a buff in stats, that might come in a bit handy. As you can see though, twice in that situation I found myself pulling up about a couple of HP short of a knockout, which is really, really shit. I thought that I'd given these things enough training. I even put the entirety of my team into a box and then drew them back out just to reset their stats. And so the fact that this is the extent of their abilities after that training is quite disappointing. So that's 2 of them out the way. Now that guy, he can actually block your way here. I should probably... Should I go heal? No, I'll get these out of the way and then heal afterward. Dick Kickham's at 37, so I'm not going to fuss too much over it. Lead with title for this one. Yeah. You get caught there, he blocks your way, and so you can't go that way. There is a way for you to get around this, though. I'll show that off once I knock this idiot over. Speed up, because for some stupid reason, everybody in this gym must have a multitude of Pokemon. Breloom, you can eat an overheat to the face. And then lastly, copy. Was that? Oh, charge. No. Hariyama. I remember Hariyama having bullet punch. And I think the way I got rid of it was I just went in with Ghost Trick, ate a bullet punch, and then Draining Kiss would just heal off any damage that I took from there. So I think the way we get around this is just literally this. So yeah, we do that, push that out the way, and then we go around, push that out the way, and then we can get around here. So this is the last little section that we've got to go through, and we start this off by... This is easily the most tedious bit. We've got to go around here, but we can't turn that direction. No, we've got to go freaking clockwise and go all the way around to push it over to this point, and then we got to push it down in order to smash those tires, and that'll let us hit this from the right direction. And then we head on up here, and we push into this. For some reason, my perception of depth in this is like complete garbage. Oh yeah, that's another point I should probably, hang on, push this. They're punching bags, that's pretty much all they are. You just push that into that. So that's 2 clumps of tires knocked over. Now to get past this dude, I think I'm obviously gonna fight him. Yeah, you lead. That sounds like a good idea. And they all like to strike blows for something. What the hell? Are you kidding me? It's difficult for me to tell whether those are min damage or not, but it's still kind of bullshit. Not to mention, yeah, I forgot this thing had tidal wave, so it's like, you come really close to knocking this thing out, and yeah, no, just steals the knockout. So yeah, it's a bit shit. I'm going to continue to show off the puzzle here, but I'm going to off-screen my redoing of this. It also gives me a reason to, it's also a nice little spot to cut out any failed attempts at this gym leader as well. So we knock that over, and then push it over again, and it takes you all the way over there. And then we have made it to Maylene within about 7.5 minutes. So, obviously I'm not going to be challenging her right now. I've got to go back and heal, and I will cut back with the successful attempt at this little shit. Alright, let's see how terrible this is. I'm leading with Jaeger here to get in some dual screens to start off with. I have learned from the one little rehearsal that I did that it was it's not a very good idea, I should say, to lead with Det Kickham, because her lead just happens to be Metacham, so that's not very good to have. I would rather take this first turn to actually get in some kind of a screen here, so gonna go with the Reflect, and I eat a Fake Out, unfortunately, so that's problematic. Especially considering... Oh, okay, so this Metacham actually outspeeds me. That's really bad. And Knockout. Yeah, I might as well leave that in. If I fail this time around, then I'm gonna cut it out, but, yeah, that did not work out nearly as well as it really should have. In that case, I'm just going to have to beat into this thing with Ghost Trick. Just kick its ass. I'll probably go with the Draining Kiss here just to help with the resilience. But yeah, that was terrible. Okay, so I mean, I have the Light Clay on Jaeger so that its screens will last a little bit longer. But in the rehearsal, I actually got knocked out by her Infernape. She's got one of those as well, which is going to be just absolute joy to fight off against. So yeah, that's not going to work out very well now, is it? Now, I'm not too sure whether I should go for Shadow Ball or Draining Kiss here. I think it depends on whether or not Metacham outspeeds me. I'll go for the Draining Kiss. Damn it. If I knew I was outspeeding, I would have gone for the Shadow Ball, but I got the knockout anyway, so that's fine. Take one out, and I've got my full team ready to still raring to go. Okay, Lucario. Now, Lucario as a Steel type does have the advantage over my Fairy type, so obviously I'm not staying in. Now, kicking this thing's ass, I actually found some success with Det Kickham, so I'm going to give that a shot. If it doesn't work out, then I've got Mitroast to back up. Mitroast should be able to just shred it with a single overheat, but here I went with a fake out to get the flinch and just a little bit of early damage. I then followed up with a mark punch, which does a decent chunk of damage. No flinch, but it does use Aura Sphere, which is hitting into the stronger of the two defensive stats on Deck Kickham. So assuming he survives, which he does with the greatest of ease, Mark Punch knocks it out. So that's Lucario out the way. That's her ace. It's just gone. Just gone. And so our follow-up here is Gallade. Now, I think taking this thing out with Ghost Trick was the ideal scenario. No, I don't think it was. Because it's got Light Screen. And that's quite annoying to deal with. Because I have a lot of special attackers on the team. I got 4 of them. So I think the ideal spot to be in here is to just try to knock this thing out as quickly as I possibly can. That may still be Ghost Trick's modus operandi here, or just area of expertise, or whatever the hell you want to refer to it as. I'm going to give this a shot anyway, and see how this goes down. I think it really kind of depends on how much damage this Shadow Ball does. Okay. Because it comes in here with the light screen. I don't think that that's going to be a knockout, though. That's the shitty part. If I'm lucky enough to get a crit, then that's nice, but the fact that the light screen is still around is a bit annoying. A special defense drop is nice. Unfortunately, Zen Headbutt, yeah, should be able to tank this. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's going to heal, but with a special attack drop, special defense drop rather, Draining Kiss might be the way to go here. And then I think maybe another Shadow Ball, or should I go for another Draining Kiss? Shadow Ball's not going to knock out from that range. And I don't think Draining Kiss has enough. Draining Kiss is like far weaker, but I don't think it'll heal me quite enough to survive another Zen Headbutt. We can always hope that it misses, but I think we need to put in as much damage as we possibly can. Of course, there's always the hope that I can land a crit and just get past this. Oh, okay, the special defense drop actually was enough to get me over. Alright, I will take that. That's not a problem at all. So that's 3 down, I think, on her side of the board. Toxicroak. This is the one I didn't know that she had. Okay. This is going to be an interesting one, because both Ghost Trick and Jaeger are a bit susceptible to its poison attacks. So I'm thinking possibly Mitt Roast, get in a Will-O-Wisp here to reduce its attacking power. I think that sounds like a decent enough idea. What's it going for? Poison Jab, about as standard as you'd expect. Depending on whether it's got Poison Touch or not, but no. I'm not too sure if Poison Touch is a thing in this generation. It might be 5th generation onward. This thing doesn't have anything that Toxicroak is weak to, so if it's got Anticipation, I don't know. The alternative is Dry Skin, which means that Overheat will do a lot of damage. I'm going to give that a shot. Uh-oh, Sucker Punch, okay. Well, thankfully, Mitt Roast is not a ghost type, so that's not going to do a whole lot. Damn it. Yeah, that thing's still active, isn't it? Okay, what do I want to go with here? I could switch out. If it's going to go for another Sucker Punch, I could switch out. Don't really want to go with Tidal, because I want to save him for the Infernape. Kind of want to save Bertha as well for a little bit later on. So I guess I just stay in and maybe eat another Sucker Punch. This isn't like a badly poisoned, so I guess I could try that. Maybe this will tank another, maybe another Overheat should do it. Hopefully. Ugh. Fuck that light screen. Okay, fuck that light screen. Seriously. You're probably going to heal, aren't you? Unless the burn kills you. Kill it. Sweet. Okay, I have no idea what she's going to be going into here. So... Dick kick him. Dick kick him either way. Because... Here I can just go with a fake out. Get at least that one turn in. And then... Perhaps Mark Punch. Oh no, he's got the outspeed there. It was smart, it's just wasn't fast enough. Now, I'd so love to go in with Jaeger here and get in the Reflect, but unfortunately this thing actually was able to one-shot Jaeger with Fire Punch. So, I guess we're going in with Tidal. I think Tidal's the way to go here. The light screen isn't in effect, so a Bubble Beam should kill it, especially if it goes for the close combat here, which it does. Close combat will reduce its defensive stats. And is that a knockout? Sweet. Okay, that leaves her with one Pokemon left, I believe, and I would like to say that it's a Machamp. Yeah, there's Machamp. Do I want to use something as death fodder here? Nah, it should be right. I'll send in Ghost Trick. Go with the Draining Kiss. It's the strongest move I've got, and if it survives, then I'm healing off of it anyway. And it does indeed tank. What does it respond with? Thunder Punch. Yeah, that's not going to kill me. She's probably going to heal though. Uh-oh, hang on, that's a Citrus Berry, is it? Oh no, that's the Toxic Orb. Yeah, I forgot about that. Should probably still heal it though. Yeah. Hyper Potion though, so the poison is still a thing. She's got the Toxic Orb on that thing because it's got Guts, so while it's poisoned it has increased attack power. But, not going to really benefit you all that much when you have sweet fuck all HP left. You have even less sweet fuck all HP left after that. And I'm just going to throw a Psychic in your face and outspeed you. That is a good game, Maylene. That could have actually gone down a lot worse than it did, but I guess it was just a matter of getting the right lead in to take out that Medicham and get the early advantage. It's a shame I didn't get to use Bertha in that, because I had Bertha holding the Amulet Coin in that for that fight, and not going in there means no double cash stack. And we'll be getting Fly very, very soon. Drain Punch is a pretty good move to have as well, depending on whether or not I can give that to something on the team. Team 60, isn't it? Hang on, what's its power? I think it's like 70, 75. So it's not terrible. Deck Kick him naturally, of course. Cannot actually learn it because it is meant to be a kicking mon instead of a punching mon. The only reason it even still has Mark Punch on the moveset is because it got that as a Tyrogue. Yeah, that fucking thing takes its sweet ass time to slowly meander on over to the another pile of tires. And here's Dawn. So yeah, couldn't do that until we knocked over the gym, and it is very relevant to my interests because the beating the Team Galactic there gets me access to that warehouse, which I'm pretty sure is where the Fly HM lies. I don't think I have anything on my team that can actually learn Fly, so I will have to relegate that to the role of a slave. I want to say that the Great Marsh in Pastoria City has Tropius though, so I'm not too... I might have like a temporary Fly slave for that at the moment, but once I get access to Tropius, I'll obviously be switching over to that. Anyhow, switching out this team because they have had a lot of grinding and are a bit showing off a little bit in comparison to the rest of the team, so I'm going to be giving those the opportunity to unlock Fly for me. Even though there's 2 grass types in this, but it's fine. I've got two. I had two fairy types and I was fighting Maylene. For good reason, of course. Fairies are just naturally good against that type, but... eh. Like, running back from here to Solaceon Town isn't, like, the worst thing in the world, so... I may just hold off on teaching something fly until I get the Tropius. Because I can also give it stuff like Rock Smash and Cut and Strength, I guess, once I get that. Surf I don't have to worry about because I'm obviously just putting that on the Kingdra. Okay, who should I be leading with here? I guess we'll give Pompoda a lead. Give him a go. And I guess I might as well throw a save state here in case these Galactics just find themselves arbitrarily arsehole-ish. That's a nice little bit of alliteration right there. Yep. Dream Team. You know, it might actually be a Dream Team considering how much of an arsehole she was to beat the last time I fought her. So, these two might not actually have a chance. Oh, speaking of Skuntank. Okay, I suppose provided I protect Kadabra, it's going to kick that Weezing's ass into the middle of next week, so... Flamethrower on the opposing Skuntank. That's about all I can really expect to do. Kadabra's got a bit of speed on it, so it's going to get in there first. Okay, so rip Weezing. Probably rip Kadabra, though. That's going to be unfortunate if that actually happens. It almost certainly will. Oh boy, Memento. I cannot say no to that fast enough. I'm pretty sure I've gone on a tangent about this before, but I fucking hate wild Pokemon with Memento on them. Like the frickin' Litwick and X. And I think there was also the, I think it was Spirit Gold, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was Spirit Gold. I had some trouble getting my hands on a Jumpluff because it also had Memento. I forgot, the Kadabra has Psychic. Now that I actually pay attention, I must say I'm kind of surprised that the Kadabra was able to tank a Night Slash from the opposing Skuntank. Except it wasn't a Night Slash at all, was it? It was a Poison Jab. Don't know what... Jeez. I think once I'm done here, I'm probably gonna shut the segment down right quick. Because all that's really left for me to do is to go from here to Pastoria City, which is going to be a shit ton of trainers. And I'm not going to be even remotely interested in doing anything other than another sped up section. Now, I'm concerned that she's probably going to send her Infernape to use a fire move on that Venomoth and kill it. I suppose I shouldn't be too fussed about that, just because it should... Oh, okay. Well, if the Skuntank dies from this, which it does, thank you for the critical that right there, then the Flamethrower will just be redirected to Venomoth. So I'm happy with that. I think once that Venomoth's out the way, it's a 2-on-1 scenario. Gee, that's another level up for Pompoda. He's getting to be a bit of a show-off himself. Oh, that's going to do a bit of damage. Actually, Venomoth's not very good physical attack-wise. Flamethrower to the face. How much damage? Decent enough. Okay, so a dual helping of fire moves, I suppose. Dang it. It went for the same thing I did. Which sucks. I mean, it's guaranteed to knock the Dustox out. But I kind of wanted to maybe... See, that's better. Gust is a special attack. So there goes Infernape. Pompoda ensures that that Dustox doesn't do shit. Pile of swine. I guess if it... Oh, okay. Okay. I was wondering what cloak that thing was wearing. Yeah, that's eating a Flamethrower to the face. Okay. That won't kill me, obviously. Really? Okay. Bit of a smartass there. Oh, jeez. Okay, Rock Slide does hit both targets, right? Sweet. That Worm Atom's a bit tankier than I was expecting. It is Bug Grass being in the Plant Cloak, so it did take quad damage from that Flamethrower. I feel like I should probably invest a bit of special attack training into Pompoda just to make sure that Flamethrower does a decent enough number on the opposition in the future. Okay. That better not include the fly HM. I want that thing right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck off, jackass. What? Go away. No, not you, Dawn. I don't care. Go away. Oh, you... Shut up. Oh, God, really? No. Yeah. Oh, come off it, really? Yeah, no shit. Oh my god, you are such a jackass. Wait. Okay. Are you sure you didn't want to maybe, like, literally leave? Because I don't care for you at all. Are there any hidden items here? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. I guess that's gonna about do it. That, What does this sign say? Oh, okay. Alright. I think I'm about done with this place. Sped up stuff next time, getting to Pastoria City, bowling around in the... What should we call it? What do I call it? Great Marsh. That's the one. Yeah. I'll do a bit of exploring in that. Not much point in having another gym immediately after this one, so I'll just space it out. I will see you next time for bowling.